Devin, I think it's obvious that a lot of people expected you to go to the NFL after last year. What were the reasons that you came back?
More than anything, I want to win. I want to leave with a championship with a nice little ring on my finger and hopefully a couple rings. And I want to bring guys along with me too. I love helping others. I've said that before, and I know this team wants to be great. I know I'm not the only one on the team that wants to be great, and so I think just the collection of that, just my passion for the game as well. I know the NFL isn't going anywhere, so more than anything, I just want to kind of cement a legacy here at the university and do a lot of great things here. And I knew I had an opportunity to leave, but it wouldn't have been up to my expectations. As far as the draft, I feel like I just felt like it was all around the best decision to come back and just invest another year's way to look at it.
And just a quick follow up: did the tragic loss of Ty Jordan have any impact on that?
Um, I definitely took into play just because it did affect me a lot. So it just, yeah, and it definitely came into play.
Trevor Allen, followed by Josh Newman.
Devin, you guys are stacked at backer now, especially bringing in three guys out of the recruiting class that are highly talented guys. How important is it now more than ever to be a leader for them, especially going into your last ride at Utah?
Yeah, more important than ever, obviously. And, I just try my best to be my best and set the example every day. And those guys work their tails off every day, and so they make it really easy for me just to set the example. They want to learn, they want to get better. And, I love those guys just for just who they are and how they work. So they make it easy on me. But yes, it's definitely important, especially with a lot of young guys, to be a leader for sure.
Next, we'll go to Josh Newman, followed by Steve Bartle.
Hey, Devin, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
Doing well, thanks. As you went through the decision-making process for the draft, did you lean on any former teammates? Obviously, there's a lot of defensive guys who have been there, gone through the process, wound up in the NFL. Did you lean on those guys at all?
Yeah, I definitely talked to Cody Barton and Francis. Their advice helped me a lot. And it's just my inner circle, the people around me that I trust the most, my family and friends. They helped me a lot because it was definitely a stressful decision. I invested a lot of time into thinking about it just to make sure I was making the best decision for myself and my future. But Francis and Cody definitely helped me and gave me some great advice.
Francis and Cody specifically, are you able to share maybe what type of advice they gave on this process?
I can remember vividly what Cody said, and the way he essentially put it was, would you rather have somebody give you $1 million right now or $5 million in a year from now? And that kind of resonated with me just in terms of like the investment part aspect of it, as far as financially, because obviously money is a huge factor as well, aside from just winning. And so, you have to play it smart. And so, from that aspect, that definitely helped me because I was really leaning heavily to coming back, but you got to look at it from all aspects as well. And so he definitely gave me some advice, just seeing the whole perspective, as far as on the field and off the field.
Next up is Steve Bartle.
Morning, Devin.
Morning.
Would just be curious, you talked about the investment. Would you rather have $1 million now or $5 million a year from now? What are some things that you're working on in your game that you want to get better at?
My strike and then taking is what I call it, but basically just eliminating all hesitation in my game. So striking, separating, in the box, getting off blockers with ease, and using my God-given abilities to separate, and then just taking. So just absolutely no hesitation whenever it comes to coming downhill and making tackles, and really just running through people's souls. So, it's going to be a fun year for sure, but that's what I'm emphasizing this spring.
And then just to follow up, with the difficult season that you guys just went through, with all the COVID protocols and everything like that. Just how proud of you are how proud are you of this team and just the guys for having gone through it and now coming back and just your focus moving forward.
Yeah, yeah, I said it. A whole lot. These guys want to be great, and I love the team and everybody for that. They take pride in what they do every day, and there's the most self-motivated guys, especially for a group of young guys that I've seen. So we're only going to continue to get better every day. But I love this team, and I tweeted that, and I really meant it. I knew what I say. So I definitely love this team, and just the mindset everyone has.
Next, we'll go to Josh Furlong.
Yeah, Devin, spring is obviously a time for people to develop and kind of get back into the system, obviously a few months before you start. But, in retrospect, how important is spring knowing that you didn't have it last year and obviously your season was delayed and kind of what do you go into this season knowing that, even though COVID's still around and everything like that, like how exciting this can be now to get back into maybe a more normal sense of life?
Yeah, spring is definitely important, especially for the young guys. This is the time of the year where mistakes are okay to be made. You can go out and just really just play as fast as you can, without the worry or stress of, if you do mess up, it's not necessarily okay, but it is okay just because this is the time that you want to make mistakes. So it's definitely important for the young guys and just get everyone, up to speed as fast as we can. And so I would say it's extremely important. And just as far as, not having spring last year versus having it this year, it's only going to help us, even more just because it's, 15 more practices that we had than we did last year. So it's only going to help even more.
Our final question for Devin will come from Cole Bagley, Daily Utah Chronicle.
Evan, I know it's a difficult subject, but could you share with us your experience of finding out about the tragic passing of Ty Jordan, and then being a leader on this team? Were there things that you did to kind of help other guys get through it?
Yeah, I'd really rather not speak on that. But yeah, I'd rather not speak.
Fair enough. Thanks, Devin.